What's up guys, Philly Sports back with another video, and today we are doing Kobe Bryant's daily workout routine. I admire Kobe because of his work ethic, not because of what he did on the basketball court, although it translated onto the basketball court. His mind and his work ethic through his entire career is honestly astounding, and it shows you exactly why he's achieved what he's achieved just by seeing his work ethic and ambition that he had and his love of the game. So today we're going to do his daily workout routine. It's currently 6 a.m. in the morning. Kobe said from like 6 to 7:15ish, 7 o'clock, his first hour would be basketball training. He made 1,000 shots a day while he was training. He had to make 1,000 shots. Didn't matter, he would not go home if he didn't make 1,000 shots a day. But for the first hour, it's training. So let's go. So we're definitely not Kobe, and I'm learning real quick that because I'm not of his caliber, I'm definitely not on pace with his schedule to make 1,000 shots a day. So we'll see how many we get up to. I'm like roughly counting, but you know, I'm gonna go by his schedule because I want to feel like he felt. I'm not worried about the basketball shots as much as, you know, going through his entire routine and seeing what he put his body through. Hey, if I get to 1,000, I get to 1,000, you know? Just balling out here. So Kobe really does go over how waking up early really sets him on pace to be better than everyone else because he's getting more training sessions in per day, which is amazing for an athlete. Like, those reps count an insane amount. Like, people don't understand the compound effect that adds up over time. If he's having 4 to 5 sessions a day in training and someone else only could get maybe 2 to 3 because of the time that they wake up, that's crazy beneficial to his entire career, to himself, and his basketball skills. So there's a crazy amount of benefit of him waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning to go train. And I would say not just with Kobe, but a lot of like very successful people do wake up at very early in the morning, whether it be 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., you know, and that does seem to have a correlation to the success. But at the same time too, it's about what you're getting done during the day. So a lot of people may think just because they're waking up early, you know, that they're gonna be ahead of the game or be better than the other person. But it really comes down to what you get done during that day. Because someone who wakes up at 8 a.m. probably can outwork someone who wakes up at 4 or 5 a.m. because they just think that they're getting more done throughout the day. But training wise, if you're trying to get 4 or 5 sessions in, you're probably better off waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. So while there is a correlation of waking up early and being successful, it is really about what you get done during the day. A little over halfway done with the first session. There's a bunch more. I gotta look at the schedule, but I'm wondering how the heck he doesn't eat all day, because like I feel like I'm burning so many calories and it's just been like 35 minutes and there's like 4 more hours of training left. So like, how can you not be eating all day? Like, I would assume you have to replenish. I mean, he's a pretty skinny guy, but he was jacked at the same time. So one cool thing I love about athletics and training is in the whole fitness industry, everyone hates doing cardio, like walking on the treadmill, doing the elliptical, doing the bike, doing the stairs. You come out here, play some basketball, you can have fun while doing your cardio. And Like, honestly, I don't do cardio anymore because of the fact I don't like it, number one. And number two, I don't need it. I'm a very active person. But like, I remember in the beginning of the summer when I did want to drop like a couple pounds and stuff like that, during quarantine, I came here and shot on this basketball hoop for like an hour or so a day. Little fun fact for you, see that net right there? I put that up. It was like start of quarantine, everything was closed. I was coming here playing basketball and the thing was ripped and like you couldn't tell if your shot was going in. So I drove here, put the ladder up, changed the basketball net, and then it was pretty cool because when I put the ladder away, some kid actually came and balled up on it. So it was cool seeing like it being helpful to the community. All right, so it's currently 7 o'clock and it is now time to head to the gym and get 1 hour of functional lifting in. Let's go. So currently for me today, it is Kobe Bryant's birthday. He did pass in the helicopter crash this year, rest in peace. But it is Mamba week when you're watching it, I believe. Tomorrow is 8/24, which if you don't know, Kobe Bryant's first number was number 8. Second number was number 24, so 8/24 is tomorrow. So that they're gonna celebrate Mamba week, and like he's doing a whole thing with that. So it's really cool. And I think one cool thing about Kobe Bryant's legacy is like, even though it was a tragic event that happened, like his legacy is gonna live on forever, and that's a big thing. He's like leaving a legacy to the world. I don't think as many people, you know, are looking to do that. A lot of people just want to go through their life and just, you know, go day by day without really setting any goals for themselves or having any drive for the day, and they're just trying to get through the day so they could get home and relax. And I think a lot of people need to change that mindset and like actually try and accomplish things in life, because your legacy is what's gonna be here after you leave this earth.
If I got to fight to get you in the gym, that's a problem. That's a problem. You want players that are gym rats, players that want to be in the gym, that want to work. And then from there, you build on top of that. But if you're lazy, man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. You're going to make me feel dumber. You know, you're going to lower my level. I don't think so. You can go over there.
Unfortunately the camera died, but it's 8:24. There was literally only like 5 people in there the whole time. As far as how I'm feeling, I mean, I feel great. Like I tried to show you guys some functional things, but my battery was dying when I was recording. So I worked out with the medicine ball, which I know he said he did. And then I tried to incorporate functional training, which he also said like that's his main workout. It's not just like lifting weights and getting big. It's, you know, functional training to correlate over into the basketball court. But right now, it's a little after 8. We're gonna go home, we're gonna shower, we're gonna go to church. And then after church, we're gonna resume the workout routine. I have no time for breakfast, so I'm probably not gonna eat till then. So we'll see how we feel then, but I think I'm still gonna be feeling pretty good. And I think by 5 p.m. is when I'm gonna really be feeling it. So we'll see. I'm eating breakfast at 1:38 p.m. So total on the sandwich and on the side, we got 5 whole eggs. We got a bagel and a piece of cheese, and then we got a banana so we don't get no cramps later. All right, so now it is currently 2:00 p.m. So we're gonna shoot till 3. And then you'll find out what's next. Also, in case you didn't think I was suffering enough with this crazy workout day, it's 88 degrees outside. So let that sink in for a little bit. we're about halfway through. I'm feeling it, guys. It's hot out here. Like, I'm not a big sweater, but I'm sweating right now. So 88 degrees, an hour of shooting. We're about 35 minutes into it, and it is brutal. I got sweat going in my eyes. I wore a headband even though I don't have a headband. Kobe was on another level. Like, the fact that he did this every day is just insane to me. Like, this was his daily routine. So currently I am actually shooting at my high school's basketball hoops. So my high school is located right over there. The old stomping grounds, so to speak. Kobe actually grew up in Philadelphia, PA, so not too far from here. So he was a Philly boy. He's a big Eagles fan, so it's awesome being an Eagles fan and him repping it as well. So yes, there are a lot of Kobes. The reason I have these Kobe 9s are in 4 different colors are honestly the meaning behind them. They each have a motivational saying in the tongues. On the back of the shoe, these 9 stripes represent the 9 stitches that he got when he tore his Achilles. Each shoe has its own Kobe footprint on the bottom, so you're basically walking in Kobe's shoes. But honestly, the meaning behind like the comeback of his career after injuring himself, they just mean a lot more to me than just the shoe. When I put them on, I just feel, you know, I feel good, I feel different. I feel like I got the Mamba mentality every time I put them on. They are a big part of history though. They're original Kobe's, and obviously Nike can retro them, but like the black pair that I have, this pair that I'm currently wearing right now on my feet, it just sold for $968. The pair that I was wearing this morning sold for $478. And the pair that I have not yet worn and is in the box, the blue pair, that just sold for $500. So there's definitely a lot of value to them. And it's funny because I bought them all to deadlift in, to be honest, because I just love the support, the ankle support behind them. It's a nice tall collar, so it really supports you, and it's a nice flat bottom for deadlifts. It has great structure for me deadlifting, but it's so interesting that they were going for like $200 and now they're going for like $500 to $900. Alright, 3 o'clock. We made it through the shooting portion. I am sweating right now, but I'm gonna take a little water break and then we're off to the next session. Cause guess what, people? Practice just started. Yes, Kobe does all that before his other teammates even start practice. That is why the way he is, what he is. And you know what? I could see him being fully recovered by practice, taking a nice 20-30 minute break and being totally good for it, because that's just the type of shape he was in. So I'm gonna get a water break and then it's time to start some practice. Now obviously I don't have other people here with me, but I'm gonna do some drills.
at something. It's a choice that you have to make. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make inherent sacrifices that come along with that. We don't have to like each other. If that's the case, then we'll be just. I got business to take care of high school. I got the time on it that I do. Even if you want to spend the time on it, you can't. Because you have other. So I already won it. The person is 17 years old, and I heard that, and I was like.
I've seen a lot more of that face this season. Is that because of
positions were within the triangle and where the shots would be coming from. So everything that I did throughout the course of my training was literally simulating that. So it was all game shots. So when it like that, it was literally carbon copy of what I'd be doing. So by the time the season came around, it was all just muscle memory. And say, okay, coaches can only tell you but so much.
You know, I must say, now that I went through practice, I'm actually ready to shoot again. That practice was kind of brutal. I was just making things up. I don't really... Sorry, my sweat is dripping in my eyes. I can't see. Oh, man. I was just making up drills. The cool thing about it was there was a dad with his kid here while we were playing. And, like, the awesome thing is, like, I had Kobe Bryant talking the entire time that they were playing, and I wasn't worried about a single thing he was saying that would maybe offend the dad or offend the kid while they were over there, some inappropriate things, because Kobe's mindset is awesome for a kid to hear and pour into him how to develop the Mamba mentality that he has. I mean, he's just speaking for, I have like 40 minutes worth of Kobe going, and they're over here shooting, and they're really not talking too much. I'm pretty sure they were listening too, but it's just cool. Like, the kid was only like 7 years old, and he was probably taking in some of that information, and hey, he could use that towards being successful in whatever he's doing. So it's pretty cool when you could just have a role model like that with Kobe, and it's awesome. Just so you guys know what I got left, I have 30 minutes of shooting, so after practice shooting. And then he says on this particular day that he's talking about in the video, he goes to the track, and you know what? This is the particular day, so we're gonna go over to the track. He didn't clarify, so 30 minutes of shooting, 30 minutes of track. He normally goes home after the shooting and then comes back to the track. But you know what? We're here. We're gonna do 30 minutes of shooting, and then we're gonna run the track.
Since I started kind of picking up the training to go through a schedule of my day, I get up at 6 in the morning, and I do a training for about an hour or so, from 6 to about 7:15, and take my kids to school, and then go straight to the practice facility and lift weights for about an hour, and then go out on the court, do a little extra shooting for an hour, and then practice starts, and then after practice, do some more shooting, and go back home. And on this particular day, I'd run the track and then come back home and do another recovery therapy session, end the day with an ice bath. So it's a full day. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4, right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger.
All right, 4:32. So now it's time for 30 minutes on the track. I think we're gonna do some long distance, we're gonna do some short distance sprints, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see what we can do in 30 minutes. Honestly, after that 30 minutes of shooting, I'm feeling pretty good. I know that for a fact, this track and field part is gonna take everything out of me. I'm literally gonna be a zombie after doing this track and field, but who cares? All right, so I always keep these cleats in the back of my trunk, and I think I'm actually gonna cleat up and hit the field. Little fast acting carbs before I go. Limited edition pink lemonade, sour strips. I have a good feeling Kobe didn't eat candy while he was training, but you know what? This is all we got, so if I want my energy levels back up, sour strips it is. I actually haven't been eating as much candy as I normally do, to be honest, but it is so good. I thought I'd be dragging wind right now, but I think that part's coming after the track and field. Can't wait. All right, track work starting at 4:44. So you may not be able to see the whole thing because I'm not having anyone record, but I'm gonna run the full lap of the track right now. Here we go. 20 more. Good set. Go. Whew. Man. That jog. Oh. Not feeling it. If I'm being honest, I'm not as tired as I thought I was gonna be, but I'm also dragging at the same time. So I think the rest of the time, I got about 15 minutes left. I think I'm just gonna jog back and forth. I'm not gonna jog around the whole thing. I'm just gonna jog, get some cardio in, and then we're gonna end this thing with some recovery. It is 5:17. We did it. We did Kobe's workout routine. Now it is time for the recovery. Let's go recover because I need it. I'm drenched right now. Like, look at me. I look like I just jumped in a pool. And last but certainly not least, we have an ice bath. Here goes. Let's go. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Alright, so final update. I'm feeling way better than I thought I would feel. I know I'm gonna get tired later, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I thought my body was literally gonna hurt. So I'm sore. I am sore, but it's not to the point where it's like noticeably sore, if that makes sense. And I haven't had 1 milligram of caffeine today, which is super weird for me, but I've been up since what, 4 something? Bro, no milligrams of caffeine, and the only food I've had is the food you've seen in this video, that bagel and eggs, the banana, and some sour strips, and that's literally all I've had all day, and it's 6:20 p.m. I just want to say, if you stumbled upon my video and you have never seen my channel before and you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I want to bring you guys content. I want to bring you guys value, and I want to see what I can do pushing my limits. So drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Peace.